organization which we started. So what is hip hop? According to you, hip hop is a musical form, but according to us, hip hop is a way, it's a culture which we live. So hip hop was started back in the 1970s, and this is our organization, HipHopTamizha. We're trying to develop and promote hip hop in India through this organization. And hip hop is a culture which we live, and it was started back in New York, in South Bronx. So. Hip hop is the way we live, and I'll tell you what hip hop is in the forthcoming slides. These are the elements of hip hop. What you see there is b-boying, DJing, MCing, graffiti, and the fifth element of hip hop is called as beatboxing. So the early young black youths, they try to promote themselves and they try to show their belief they express themselves by using this hip hop culture. The first element of hip hop culture is beatboxing. Beatboxing is the way of producing beats from your mouth without using any instruments. Since the blacks lived in poverty, they used their mouths to produce beats. So this is what is called beatboxing. So this was what is called beatboxing. So beatboxing was started back in the 1960s when the black youths didn't have any money. They used this beatboxing as a medium. So next is what is called rap. All of you know, I hope all of you know what is rap. Rap music is the way of music that is exhibited in the hip hop culture. So rap is nothing but poetry on rhymes. So let me explain what rap is.
இந்தியாவில் பிறந்து தமிழ்நாட்டில் வளர்ந்த சென்னை பையன் தமிழ் செல்ல பையன் இங்கு துவங்கும் எனது சொல்லி சிறாஜியம் கையெழுத்தும் இங்கு பல பல காவிய வார்த்தைகள் படைக்கும் மிக பெரிய ஓவியம் கலை மகளாசை எனக்கு என்று வர தமிழில் புரட்சி ஏற்படுத்த வந்தவர் தமிழ் மகள் போற்றும் மிக பெரிய கவிஞன் நான் தான் ஹிப்ஹாப் தமிழன்.
DJing. DJ, as you all know, is a disc jockey. It's an important element in the hip-hop culture. So, DJing was started back in the 1970s because people wanted to make beats. So they used turntables, which you see all in the clubs now. They used turntables to produce beats. And we have our own HipHopTamizha DJ who produced this. So this is what is called as DJing. So next, this is Grandmaster Flash who introduced scratching. So what is scratching? When this guy was playing in his basement, his mom called him. So he stopped the record, and his mom, after he spoke, he just took his hands off. It started scratching. Right. So from then on, the sound became an important element, and that is what you find in all hip hop songs, the scratching thing. Next is what is called b-boying. B-boying is a dance form that is done here. So they'll illustrate what b-boying is. What is called b-boying, the dance form that is a part of the culture. So next is what is called graffiti. Graffiti is the way of expressing the black youths. They express their language since they were oppressed by the white people. They used to vandalize the street corners. They used spray paints to paint it on. What you see here on the roads is also part of graffiti. So this is a graffiti which was painted in New York. So I think most of you have seen graffiti. So when I come to the music industry, this is Yogi B, the godfather of Tamil hip hop. And this guy started hip-hop in India, Tamil hip-hop in the world through his first song in 1997. He brought Tamil rap alive. From then on, various parts of the world have started doing, many artists have started doing Tamil rap. This is Water Bottles, and we are the first pioneers of introducing Tamil hip-hop in India. So on the right is me, and I was the first artist to release a mixtape worldwide, a Tamil hip-hop mixtape worldwide, and the Water Bottles are the first artists to release an English hip-hop mixtape in India. So we do it in the underground, we don't do it for the commercial use. This is the godfather of hip-hop. He is called as Africa Bambata from New York. And on the right is DJ Cool Herc, who is the originator of hip-hop. this guy started producing the break beats, and Africa Bambata is instrumental in coining the terms like b-boying and graffiti. So that guy was well known. That guy is called as the Godfather because he turned it. Now this picture shows real hip hop is not on the radio. The thing which you hear on the radio and which you see on the TV, all these fake rappers, it is not real hip hop. Hip hop is what comes from reality, right? So that is what we do. We do real hip hop. We spread message using the hip hop culture. On the back is Immortal Technique, who is an artist who started doing hip hop, who spreads message through hip hop. Is an important. And this is our collaborations. Fifth Element is a dance company training nearly around. We have trained around some 100 b-boys in this year alone. So this next one is Break Gurus, the Indian national hip hop b-boy organization. Next is Zulu Nation. It is the universal hip hop organization. We have collaborated with them all. So on the left you see hip hop being in the ghettos. On the right you see hip hop played in the clubs. So we all came from the underground. We all came from the streets. But for a livelihood or for something, we are doing it in the commercial medium. So hip hop is existing still today, both in the underground form and also in the commercial form. So next, please contact us at www.HipHopTamizha Adhi. Since the time was not sufficient, you can come to our website. So this is my album, upcoming album, and if I release this album, it is the first commercial album from an Indian hip hop artist that is going to release worldwide. So